Have you ever watched one of those Warren Buffett documentaries? The man is a paradox. He is one of the richest people in history, yet his life looks boring. He lives in the same house. He drinks the same Coke. He seems to move in slow motion while the financial world spins at a dizzying pace. We see the output, the legendary patience, the buy and hold forever mantra. So we try to copy it. We buy a stock we call a long-term investment. Then, the market dips 2%. Suddenly, our heart is pounding. We are checking the price every hour. That long-term holding starts to feel like a burning coal in our hand. What is the secret? Is Buffett just wired differently? Is he some Zen master who does not feel fear or greed? The truth is far more powerful, and it is something you can actually learn. The secret is not in what Warren Buffett buys. The secret is in the mental machine he uses to make decisions. It is called System 2. Now, this idea comes from Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman. He proved our brains have two operating systems. System 1 is the fast, emotional, gut reaction autopilot. It is what makes you slam the brakes when a car cuts you off. In investing, it is the voice that screams sell when a stock drops or buy now. When you see a stock shooting up, it is impulsive, instinctive, and it is designed for survival, not for building wealth in the modern stock market. System 2 is the slow, deliberate, analytical pilot. It is the part of your brain you use to do a complex math problem, to plan a project, to read a dense contract. It requires focus and energy. It is logical. Here is the billion-dollar revelation. Warren Buffett has systematically engineered his entire life for, and every single investment decision is made by his System 2. He has built walls to keep System 1 out. So, what does the architecture of Buffett's System 2 look like? Let us break it down. First, the fortress of silence. Buffett's office in Omaha has no stock ticker. Let that sink in. One of the greatest investors in history deliberately blinds himself to the second-by-second price movements of the market. Why? Because the ticker is pure System 1 crack. It is a relentless stream of noise designed to trigger an emotional response. Read when it is green, fear when it is red. By removing it, Buffett starves his System 1 of its primary fuel. He creates a sanctuary where slow, rational thought can thrive. Second, the circle of competence firewall. We all know Buffett talks about staying within your circle of competence. But we often think of it as a knowledge boundary. It is more than that. It is a pre-commitment device for his System 2. It is a rule he sets in stone before he ever looks at a potential investment. His System 2 asks, do I fundamentally understand how this business will make money over the next decade? If the answer is no, the conversation is over. No exceptions. This firewall prevents his System 1 from getting seduced by a hot story in biotech or crypto, areas he admits he does not understand. It is not about being smart. It is about being disciplined. Third, the 20-slot rule. Buffett tells the story of having a lifetime investment card with just 20 punches. Once you punch it 20 times, you are done. Forever. This is not a cute analogy. It is a brutal system to forcing mechanism. It changes the entire question from, is this a good stock? To, is this one of the 20 best decisions of my entire life? This forces extreme patience and selectivity. Your System 1 wants to swing at every pitch. Buffett's System 2 trains him to wait, for years if necessary, for the one perfect pitch right in his sweet spot. The action is in the intense, deliberate thinking, not in the frantic doing. Fourth, the business owner mindset. This is the master key. When Buffett looks at a stock ticker, he does not see a ticker. He sees a business. His System 2 does not ask, will this go up? That is a speculative, System 1 question. He asks, if I bought this entire company and the stock market closed for 10 years, would I still be happy owning it? This reframe is everything. It forces him to analyze only what matters. The durability of the competitive advantage, the quality of the management, the long-term cash flows. The daily price becomes irrelevant. It is just a mechanism to buy a piece of a business, not a scorecard. So, how do you install this operating system in your own brain? You do not need to move to Omaha. You need to build your own mental fortress. Create friction. Make it physically harder for your system when to act. Implement a 24-hour cooling-off period before any trade. Force yourself to write a one-paragraph thesis on why you are buying, focusing on the business, not the stock price. Change your inputs. Unfollow the financial panic porn on social media. Mute the talking heads. Schedule one weekly check-in for your portfolio, not 50 daily ones. You are programming your brain with the information you feed it. Feed it signal, not noise. Write your constitution. Before the next market dip or surge, write down your rules. What is your circle of competence? What makes a business wonderful in your eyes? This document is your system to constitution. In moments of panic, you do not debate your emotions, you consult the Constitution. Warren Buffett's real genius is not stock picking. It is system building. He built a cognitive system that forces rationality in an irrational environment. The compassionate exterior is simply the output of a mind that has mastered its own machinery. Stop trying to copy his portfolio. Start copying his mental model. Build your system to train it, protect it. Because the most valuable asset you will ever invest in is not a stock, a bond, or a piece of real estate. It is the quality of your own thinking. Now, I want to hear from you. What is one input, one app, one website, one habit that you can eliminate this week to starve your system one? Let us get the conversation started in the comments. And if you are ready to upgrade your mental software, hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.